Yo, welcome back to Campfire Boys. Uh, I am Hot Rod, or Matthew, and this is...
No one cares.
Okay then. We'll get right into it though. Did you see the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action?
I actually finished it. Ah, there you go. There's our topic for today. I watched it.
What did you
I'm gonna
think?
start. All right. Don't hate me. I did not like it, but I
don't
loved the cinematography of it. They hit it on the spot with their bending.
Yes.
I love the story. Don't get me wrong, I love the story. I just hate how they did the story. And then there's parts where I love the story too. It's just okay.
Secret Tunnel was a great inclusion.
It was a great inclusion, but I feel like you could have tapped into a way bigger market if you just expanded the episodes how they were made and some
That's almost physically impossible.
Alternate kind of thing. I didn't like how the story that I remembered is somehow different from that story. Like Secret Tunnel, they were traveling way beyond Umashu, and they were trying to get to Boston Say, I believe. My story might be off. But they had to get through a mountain. And there was Toph. There's no Toph in the live action, which I was pretty damn bum about.
The thing is with live animation to live action recreations, you have to know going into it, it's not going to be a exact 1-to-1.
Yeah, but
and the thing is, right, is it's physically impossible to incorporate everything into a 8-episode series.
Yeah, you're right. They might have signed the contract that said only eight episodes, so they try to cramp everything.
What annoys the
shit
out of me? What annoys the shit out of me is fucking Disney Plus does this too. Is every season of a show is like 8 episodes, and that's it. Percy Jackson, which was fucking hot garbage, by the way, was only 8 episodes. This is only 8. Avatar: The Last Airbender, only 8 episodes. Fucking Netflix does it most out of all of them. Is like all of their fucking shows, they only get greenlit for 8 episodes, and it's not enough time to tell a fucking. They're like 8 45-minute episodes.
They didn't even finish the story.
No.
They didn't finish it.
They
left it on where Aang slaughtered half of the Fire Nation's naval fleet, if not the entire fleet.
I heard from a couple people that they did not like that. The way he turned into a friggin' kaiju.
It wasn't even a kaiju. It was...
Well, he was possessed by the spirit.
Yes.
And in the animation... I can't even call it an anime. In the animation... or cartoon, I should say. In the cartoon... he just entered the Avatar state and just wiped them out with a tsunami.
No, it was he didn't enter the Avatar state. Well, he did, but he did it in the pool.
Yeah.
Acted as a substitute for the they had the story, like each story they kept it to its original episode. Oh, you haven't watched the entire thing.
I have watched the entire thing. I just haven't watched the cartoon in a very long time.
Yeah, neither have I, but
it's been like 10 years.
Let me tell you something, how I watch movies, or videos, especially when it comes to the Avatar. It was a golden year, and where Blockbuster was a thing.
Oof, I remember the downfall of Blockbuster.
R.I.P.
I remember the downfall of Blockbuster.
Right.
I do not remember Blockbuster.
This was
because you're older than me.
Yeah, before I came to Stratford, Blockbuster had this delivery service where you picked a certain kind of movies and they get delivered to you. and
How
you
did
get to
this
hold
fucking
them.
thing not go out of business? How did this thing go out of business?
I know, right? So anyway,
People nowadays would fucking love that.
I always asked for Avatar because for the sole reason because on Mondays I went to work with my mother and I was put into a conference room for 8 hours by myself and I got to watch and play my DS, watch a movie of my
Oof.
choosing, and order pizza, and there was a 2-liter Coca-Cola at my disposal, and so I was pretty damn fat. But
So,
my
Greg, another quick question.
what I'm getting at is that like I would watch this specific the one I had over and over and over and over again. So I got a good memory
Yeah.
of it. I can replay it in my head.
Yeah. But the
But
thing is, like, you have to come in with an open mind, right?
yeah, I get it.
Is
It's 8 episodes. You're trying to stuff everything in. You're
Yeah.
trying to get all the important stuff in there
Did you
without losing the
yeah.
viewer's attention.
Did you hear that they're making like 3 movies?
Like what
Last
is the word I'm
Airbender
looking?
sequels.
Yeah, they're live the cartoon version.
Yeah,
I think.
the original creators are making a cartoon animation of adult Aang.
Yeah, that would be good. Like something that fills in between
Well,
Katara and
well,
Akura.
there already is that, but there's not much of
No,
it. There is the comic book sequels.
but not many people watch the read the comic books, or even know that there's a
Yeah.
comic book.
You know how Aang died, right?
Yes.
So basically, he lived to like
I know.
103,
I know.
or
I
like
know.
some crazy like high number. Oh my god, really? Okay,
And then,
he'll be back
why
later.
did you kick him?
Because we're doing a podcast.
That's just mean.
So anyway, he lived to like 103 or something, some crazy high number. And he basically felt himself dying. And
Yeah,
he basically he
I
went
know.
to Roku, and it basically was like, "Hey, what? I feel like my bending's like not doing great. I'm not doing great. Like, what's going on?" And it was like a byproduct of him being trapped in the ice for 100 years.
Yep.
Also, there's this theory, the moon spirit South Pole princess chick, fuck's her name?
I know what you're talking about. UA or something. UA, that's
Yeah,
it.
people hate how she looks in the live action, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. The theory is the reason she got sick is she was supposed to be the next Avatar instead of Korra, because Aang technically is like 250 years old. So Aang was trapped in the ice for 100 years, and she was born. Yui was born
On the Hunter's year.
to be the Avatar. But because of that,
It's real. It's you don't.
and
It's just
because
gonna
of
give you a
that,
headache.
because of Aang's being trapped in the ice, she was void of the spirit Rava, which gave her her Avatar abilities, and that's why she got sick. And basically, the moon spirit filled that void in her, basically curing her of her sickness. But the only thing that goes against this theory is the fact that the day the Avatar dies, the new one is born.
I don't
So
think it's the day they die.
it is the day. So
That's so weird, man.
so technically speaking,
I don't never heard of that. I know like after he dies, another one is reincarnated, but I don't think it's right after.
it's immediately. It's immediately.
And I feel
To my knowledge, it's immediately. I've heard it be it's as soon as the one dies. But anyway,
Maybe not immediately, but maybe
the reason
soon
that
after.
goes against that theory is Aang was still alive in the ice, technically. So that theory is invalid if it is the case that the new Avatar is born after the other one dies. It doesn't make... You know what I mean?
It makes
It
very...
makes sense that that is a theory, but then there's this lore item that disproves it.
See, here's the
Almost
thing.
100%.
I don't like Disney fucking doing
Disney
everything because
Disney didn't fuck with it.
They ruin everything. It doesn't matter if they don't touch it. It's just...
Well, yeah, there's the friggin' woke shit that is getting really fucking annoying.
Well, it's not even that. It's just that...
No, it's like it's the woke agenda. It's the woke agenda that is like literally
No, it's not even
there
that.
to make men feel uncomfortable. There
It's
have been
not even
people
that.
in
It's not
high...
even that. It's that they ruin the lore of the original, and then everything gets confused, and then they have to make up new theories, and it's just...
Yeah, that's literally what happened with Star Wars. That's literally what happened with Star Wars.
Exactly what I mean. It's just...
Is the new trilogy came out 7, 8, 9 with Rey, and then they just said, "Oh yeah, Star Killer, that's not canon anymore."
Yeah, it's just...
He would be open to coming back and playing Star Killer too.
Yeah,
in live action, he would play Star Killer in live action.
The Star Killer kind of trilogy would make more sense than this.
People
bullshit.
want that. See,
Yeah.
they'll
I want to see
uncanonize
the
something.
Stormtrooper de-atomize. I'm making a new word. Is de-atomize.
De-atomize? That is a literal word.
Is it?
That is already a word. Yes.
Alright.
It is to disassemble the atoms in somebody.
You know those clips where Star
It's
Killer
a de-atomizer. There's literally de-atomizers.
Did you see the video of like Star-Lord or Star Killer just like wasted
de-atomized?
He had de-atomized.
De-atomization is the anomalistic ability to break down atoms to their simplest form, which is, according to super string theory, pure vibrating energy.
Yeah.
Oh, so he just vibrated the person so quickly he just broke into dust. So basically you can do that by using force push and pull up and down or back and forward.
Yeah, that's what he probably
just
did.
So quickly that you friggin' de-atomize somebody on the subatomic level. That is absurd.
You've seen the video of him do that, right? Just like a bunch of stormtroopers surrounding him, and he just like wasted them.
But the thing is, people want that. But they were like, "Oh yeah, these aren't canon anymore." And then they'll be like,
because
"Oh yeah,
Han is dead.
Here's the not the whatever TV show, Book of Boba Fett, and whatever the fuck the TV show was." It's like, "Oh yeah, here's Star Killer's whole entire uniform in the background from when he's a Sith Lord."
What was that?
I could literally send you the picture.
Send me that shit. That's great. I missed that. That's crazy. Isn't that concerning?
See if you can find the picture.
Yeah, I don't like how Disney has done things.
Here, it's this outfit, but it's like there's this outfit. Like, this outfit was based on a actual outfit that already existed in the Star Wars lore. Oh, here it is. Oh, it was in Andor.
I forgot what planet that is.
It doesn't matter. But that outfit, this is literally the screenshot from Andor. That's what I thought it was Andor. Here, I'll do the zoomed in version too.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's literally Starkiller's outfit in the background. And I think the director or whoever was confirmed that, like, yeah, I don't know if they did it intentionally or unintentionally.
See, they could. Here's the funny part: is that they could still work with Starkiller. They could still put him in, and they would probably be just fine. Like, say, like this happened before Empire Strike Back, or not Empire Strike Back, whatever the last one where Luke kills Vader, and then I don't know, I don't know the exact storyline, but somewhere in between the new trilogy and the old trilogy, they could still put him in there somewhere.
Well, his story takes place between the prequels and the original trilogy.
It.
So he is literally a founding member of the rebellion.
So they could still put him in there.
Yeah, they could. The Andor is a prequel to the original trilogy.
They could still put him in there and make us still happy.
It would, but they're not going to do it because they're fucking assholes. Did you hear what fucking WB did? Warner Brothers did the fucking the Batman Beyond show, a movie they were going to make?
No.
Dude, I have to show you this shit, dude. It's so basically the creators of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse made art for a Batman Beyond movie in the style of Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse, pitched it to WB, Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers said no.
Yeah. Batman Beyond was... That shit was goated. And
yeah, everybody wants a Batman Beyond. Here.
They want a movie?
Everybody wants a movie. Dude, they love Batman Beyond.
I mean,
I love Batman
isn't
Beyond.
His story kind of closed?
No, it's not. It's still going.
It's still going?
The comics are still going.
Oh, there's comics.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta find the third one. Where's the third one?
The only way I can see that going is that
okay,
they
here's
have to,
two out of the three pictures here.
Make a movie out of the comics or do it from the TV show.
Okay, that's not a great picture. Those aren't great pictures because they're all zoomed out.
By the way, are you catching my music?
Yeah, not really. A little bit. Here's a better picture. Here, look at the new one I sent you, not the two other ones. Here's the best one. Like, one with the hype of Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
They can make an animation out of that.
That's literally what it is. Oh, what? Cyberpunk? Or Batman Beyond?
No, the Batman Beyond.
That's literally... Like, you've seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, right?
Didn't watch the movie, but I watched clips.
It's that art style.
Hmm.
Like, it is...
I don't know. I think...
Like, it looks unbelievable. Like, you zoom in, and it looks so good.
Then you have to go to question, like, the storyline of it. Are we going to do, like, a quick summary of the animation series? Or are we going to do something from the comics?
You would have to do the comics. Because everybody already, like...
Or I don't even know this. Is the animation based off the comics, or is it its own entity of storyline?
Well, it depends on how they do it. I don't know
what
they. I don't know the script.
There's a Batman Beyond TV series. Is that based off the comics?
Well, the Batman Beyond was originally an animation. It wasn't originally a comic book.
Okay, so they're basing it off.
I believe it was...
So they would either have to do it from the source, the original source, which is the animation, or through the comics.
So it
Me
was a comic book
personally,
first. It was a comic book. It was a 6-issue comic miniseries from 1999, a 24-issue series running from 1999 to 2001, the Hush arc by DC Comics in 2010, and an 8-issue miniseries in 2011. A short running. There's just a bunch of different ones.
so there's no real like.
So it was originally 1999. So it was. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was originally a comic book, unless I'm tripping in the. Oh my god, fucking Christ. Maybe, yeah, Batman Beyond Neo Gothic is the newest one in April of 2023.
According to Wikipedia, Batman Beyond is a comic book series featuring the fictional character Terry McGinnis as Batman in
Yeah, but he's also going to be in the animated movie. There's. It was like. I don't think it was. I think it was the new Crisis on Infinite Earths movie that just came out. It was like an animated movie with, I believe, what's his name from Supernatural? It's, I knew his name. I can't remember his name now, and it's annoying the shit out of me. I'll figure it out later. But it was the guy who played Dean in Supernatural. Jason Ackles. Or something like that. He voices Batman, and then the original voice actor for Terry McGinnis in part 2 of that movie is going to come and voice him again. Because now that what's his name? The guy who voiced Batman for so long. Fuck, I can't remember. So the way I see them doing a Batman Beyond is kind of like how they did Into the Spider-Verse, the second one, where they kind of like do a quick summary of his backstory and then go right into it. Because now that Kevin Conroy is dead, the original voice of Bruce Wayne, they're going to need to consider either replacing him permanently as Batman, which nobody will like, or moving on to a new version of Batman for the animated series and video games. Now, the way I see them doing this is doing a quick summary of the Batman Beyond TV show, then jumping right into the 2023 Batman Beyond Neo Gothic storyline. The Neo Gothic storyline is really good because, or at least for this version of the movie, is Bruce Wayne is dead. Terry McGinnis is on his own for the first time. And he's like fighting things and trying to find, like, also like finding allies that he can maybe trust and things, and trying to do things his own way. And it's a really good storyline. It's very good. Greg, did you watch the Flash TV show as well?
No, God no.
You know, people are, now that Ezra Miller is out, people are saying to bring Grant Gustin back as the Flash for the movies.
I agree. I agree.
Yes.
They probably won't do that.
And listen, Grant Gustin stated he would be down. He was like, I will do it if James Gunn asks me to.
Oh, they probably won't do that.
No, because they're fucking assholes and never listen to what the fuck we want.
No, which is crazy. And then they wonder, why didn't we do great? Well, you didn't do what we wanted.
Yeah, and that's the surprising thing is like, why would they shoot a Batman? Why would they say no to a Batman Beyond movie made by the people who made Into the Spider-Verse? With the success of Into the Spider-Verse, I don't know if they pitched Batman
They probably
Beyond.
wouldn't be able to do it again.
I don't know if they pitched Batman Beyond before or after Into the Spider-Verse came out. The only feasible way I could see them saying no to this from these people who made such a good Spider-Man movie is if they pitched to Warner Brothers before Into the Spider-Verse was announced or released. Because, like, if they pitched after and they were like, oh, what are your movie credentials in animation? It's like, oh, we made Into the Spider-Verse. Like, with the financial success of that, why wouldn't Warner Brothers want that? Because Warner Brothers is literally in the shitter right now. They are hemorrhaging money. But on another note, what do you think of Solo Leveling thus far?
It's heating up. Definitely heating up. Definitely.
A lot of people probably dropped it last week, though.
So I have been
like I said
in the past, like I said in the past podcast, my computer has been out for I think about now on week 2. So there's been 2 weeks.
Given it to Rossi's, dude.
You know what? I should have, but now we're on week 2. Update on that, by the way. We'll get to that later, but
goody gumdrops.
So where was I? Oh yeah, I'm on week 2 without a computer, and I just using my mom's company computer, and I finally just like, you know what? I gotta see if there's a new episode of anything. So I look up Solo Leveling. I missed like 3 episodes.
Oh, I need to tell you something after this.
I watched the episodes. I was getting hyped, and then the moment I was like,
and then you saw 7.5.
No, not even that. I know about the 7.5, but it's like,
dude, the music is great. The anime music alone for this season is insane. I have 3 songs from this season of anime on my playlist right now. I have Vengeance from by Cold Rain. By Cold Rain from Kamiya. I have Bling Bang Bang Born. And Dark Aria from Solo Leveling when he's murdering all those people.
I saw that episode. That's the only one I saw so far, and I was like, this shit's gonna be fun.
Dude,
I told you.
Did you hear what happened to the voice actor?
I told you, Matt, that the fucking anime is gonna have a little slow run up.
Did you hear what happened to the voice actor?
No. Let me guess.
You know
he
the
lost
scene.
His voice.
Well, worse than that. You know the scene with the serpent?
Yes.
When he screams.
Yeah.
He screamed so hard he coughed up blood.
Bro was dehydrated.
Also, the reason they did the 7.5 filler episode is because the voice actor has COVID. Or is sick. I think I heard COVID.
COVID sick, same thing.
But yeah, I mean it's good. I mean, Bling bang bang bling bang bang bling 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 born.
Shut up.
A chance for freedom to ring.
No, but
At
I
first
do.
it was a fire song, and then fucking TikTok or Insta
TikTok did
Reels had
ruin
to
it.
fucking
TikTok did ruin it.
just fucking ruin it. And then there's hot chicks doing it, and I'm like, I've heard it 1,000 times. I don't need you to dance to it.
Did you watch that slave anime yet?
No, is it dubbed?
Fucking probably.
I'll probably watch.
I'm assuming like 1 or 2 are dubbed. Let me go here and friggin'
What's it called? Give me the name.
Mato. It's fucking in
Just
Japanese.
type it out. Just type it out so I can copy and paste it and see.
It is not dubbed yet,
Yeah, that's what I said.
or at least to what I'm seeing on GoGo Anime. It's not dubbed yet. Let me search it. Yeah, I know it's uncensored on High Dive. Oh shit, that's what I wanted to tell you. Speaking of which, so I was talking to this guy at work. My good buddy. He's in anime, right? He's in anime and video games and shit. And I gave him a suggestion, and I'm like, "Oh, this anime is fucked up." And what anime do you think I told him to watch?
I'm thinking.
What anime would make me say this is fucked up?
Kill la Kill.
No, think fucked up more fucked up. Crank it up to 10.
Have I watched it?
Probably. Knowing you, probably.
God, that's
It borderlines. It is on the border between ecchi and hentai. It straddles that fine line.
redo healer.
Yes. 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 Yep, that's it. As soon as I said it straddles that line, you got it right away, buddy. So I suggested it to him, and he watched the first episode, and he's like, yeah, he came to me complaining. He's like, yeah, I couldn't find anywhere where it was uncensored. And he's like, it's not worth watching if it's not uncensored. I'm like, yeah, I agree.
I agree.
And I literally looked up redo healer uncensored, found one, and sent him the link.
It's a
It's an experience.
I think it turns you into a roller coaster. Like, the one moment you're like, oh yeah, this is fucking hot. Then the next thing you know, you're like,
This guy's getting drugged, raped, and
I
sodomized.
feel uncomfortable watching this naked.
I feel uncomfortable watching a big friggin' muscular guy sodomize this tiny human being. It's not fun. It's so fucked. It straddles that line so far that it is on hentai sites.
Oh no, it's on porn sites.
Oh yeah. It is.
Oh, it's on porn.
It is so fucked. Like, I watched Goblin Slayer, and I thought that was fucked. And then there's this. How did anyone that was not on significant mixture of LSD, crack cocaine, GHB, and fucking huffing bath salts greenlight this? How did anybody greenlight this to friggin' go to production? Who's the insane human being that pitched the idea of making this? Who said, "Hey, boss, we got this proposal from this mangaka
Let me tell you.
to make an anime
Let me tell
out of his manga. I don't know that. Like, I came to you. I read some of this, and this is This has almost made me throw up. I think you should look at this. Oh, June, this can't be that bad. Oh my God!
Let me tell you, I was eating food, I remembered my first time watching Goblin Slayer. I literally had food in my hand, and...
Did you do a spit take? Please tell me you did a fucking spit
No, I
take.
didn't. This is gonna make me sound like so Jeffrey Dahmer, man, but alright, so I was watching it, I was like, I got a bacon, egg, and cheese. It was early in the morning, man.
I thought you were gonna. I was like hoping it's like, please say you're eating meatballs. Please say you're eating meatballs.
No, I
and
wasn't.
Spaghetti. Please.
I was eating. I can't remember if it was a bacon, egg, and cheese. It was something with meat. So
Oh, that's
and then
so funny.
I started watching. I was like, oh, this seems pretty good. Going on into a cave, go and fight some goblins. Nothing's gonna go wrong. I'm starting to enjoy my meal, hearing the screams and all that, and crying.
It was really the meme. It was really the meme.
Oh my God! And then I looked at my food, and I was like, I'm still hungry.
That's fucked. They really went. It was really. This is how the entire first episode goes. Do 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 do. Yeah. Say goodbye to your kneecaps, Chucklehead. Ah. That's literally the first episode. With more sexual assault. But you have to, like, with Redo of a Healer, you have to be like, okay, this is not our Earth. This is a fantasy world where police do not exist. There is no laws or regulations for what is happening. He has every right to seek vigilante justice because no other justice is available.
It's
Now, granted, his views of vigilante justice are fucked, but eye for an eye, tit for a tit. But there's a thing where what fucks me up with Redo of a Healer, right, is he gets his revenge on the pink-haired girl, right? But he just starts manipulating random people, random women that have nothing to do with his revenge plot.
Like, oh my God, yeah, that one I didn't understand. The knight, like, she had sympathy over him.
Yeah, there was like the samurai knight girl. There was like the friggin' dog chick, which was probably just in there to make furries watch it. It was like really fucked. To the point where I'm like, I watched 3 episodes. I'm like, yep, I'm done.
The one
like I've never put anything down that damn fast.
It wasn't until
and I've watched Elfenlied.
No, that was just a horror. That was just horror.
Oh, you could blame Nico for that.
But
Nico made me watch that one. That's his fault.
Oh, I watched it. I'm like,
well, there was also an anime that Nico suggested. He's like, "Oh yeah, watch this one where this kid survives the nuclear bomb on Hiroshima."
I saw that one.
I did not fucking watch that.
That one's sad. That almost made me weep.
You know the worst? Yeah, the worst. Speaking of which, sad shit. You want to know the first anime that I ever openly wept to?
Your Lie in April.
Yes, I openly wept. Like, I was homesick from school, I binged the whole thing in an hour, and I cried. Like, I legitimately cried. And then there's the ending of Gurren Lagann that literally made me cry, too.
Like,
they're getting married, and then she fucking disappears, and he becomes Obi-Wan Kenobi-esque hermit. Oh.
No, man,
it's so sad.
Akame La Kill made me...
That made me angry.
That made me depressed.
That made me angry, because...
I don't think
it makes me more angry now that I know it's different from the manga. Because that ending is not the manga ending.
No, but it still made me depressed.
It made me hate myself, yes.
And then I thought like nothing's going to depress me, and then I saw Game of Thrones, and then I became more depressed.
Yeah, there's a lot more rape in that, too.
Well, it wasn't even the rape that got to me. Alright, so...
Okay, well, let's not talk about Game of Thrones, because I friggin' refuse to watch Game of Thrones.
Okay, well, don't watch it if you don't want your...
Yeah, I'm not
you
gonna
a
watch it
hopeless romantic?
because I think it's overhyped.
No, it is overhyped, but are you a hopeless romantic?
That's why I never watched Squid Game.
Are you a hopeless romantic, Matt?
Well, I would say I am, yes. The
Okay,
zero
so
girlfriends I've ever had would
don't
beg to
watch,
differ.
Don't watch Game of Thrones. I can't tell you the amount of times where I felt like, oh my god, these two are gonna have a great life together.
And then Peter Dinklage just fucking massacres them.
It's okay, so are you gonna watch Game of Thrones ever?
No, I'm not gonna watch Game of Thrones ever.
Alright, so I can spoil this for you. So,
No, I don't care.
there was this, up in the north, there's this family called the Starks, and a bunch of shit happened to their family, where now the father's dead, and the youngest heir
The
to
youngest
the,
got fucked in the ass.
the youngest got,
Fucked in the ass.
Welcome to our podcast, Roy.
the youngest went to war with the
They got
Lannisters,
fucked in the ass.
and
Jesus
then,
Christ, Roy, what is with you and sodomy today?
Yeah, honestly.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Okay, Peter Griffin.
Anyway, he falls in love, and then they're at the
I ate
wedding.
ice cream.
Okay, clearly he's not gonna let you finish this.
Okay, no, I'll let you finish, I promise.
Oh, no, wait. Greg, we have to tell, you said there was an update on the story.
Oh yeah, for the Best Buy thing.
Okay, you have to summarize it for Roy.
Roy already knows some of it because I told him yesterday.
Well,
Okay.
That's my story. You mean
For
the computer?
Yeah, for the
with
computer, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
Hot Latina and all that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
So
what's
off topic.
the update? What's the update?
Alright, so yesterday I'm minding my own business. I get an email from Best Buy. Here's me thinking like it's ready to go. I'm like, oh, it must be ready to go. I was kid you not. I got an email from a man Douglas. Okay.
Fucking Douglas, bro.
Okay.
Douglas. Okay.
Who
Let
the
me
fuck
let me
named
pull up.
Douglas, bro.
Let me pull up.
Just go by Doug if you're gonna be that
Let
guy.
me pull up the fucking
Oh my
email.
God, it's so funny.
Oh no, he's about to read it.
Verbatim.
Okay.
Where you go read this verbatim.
Hello.
I'm gonna read it.
I am reaching out regarding the status of your repairs for your computer.
This is an
As
AI
of
bot. I refuse
today-
to believe otherwise.
As of today, all parts are still in order from the manufacturer with no ETA. We will continue to monitor the parts for updates and update you shortly if the parts have not arrived. Thank you for choosing Geek Squad City and have a wonderful day.
See,
Douglas.
I refuse
That's
to
why I
believe
don't
that's
like
not
Geek Squad. I hate
Yeah,
them.
I refuse to believe that's not an AI.
And I replied, me does not give a fuck about it anymore. I said, thank you, Douglas.
So,
Like, he's my
so
personal
basically,
assistant.
so basically, so basically, at that point, that's when I would I would get Kurt Cobain POV. I would shoot myself in the face with a shotgun.
Yeah, we got it.
Roy, I finished my Resident Evil 4 run, and I want to fucking kill myself.
Said Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, the Resident Evil 4 remake, yeah. I chose to make life tremendously harder on myself than I needed to.
Destroyer has joined squadron.
And I decided to do a knife and pistol only run on the second hardest difficulty while
I've done that before,
simultaneously trying to beat the game in under 8 hours.
You know, that's impossible, but I have done a knife and pistol only. Kind of complicated.
I did beat the game on a hardcore with an A rank or higher. Now I have Ashley in the knight armor, so she can never be hurt again. She is immune to enemy attacks. It helps tremendously with speedruns.
I'm trying to tell Greg to only play at night.
Play what at night?
Just Resident Evil. And
I ain't playing that shit, man.
no, Greg, you have to play it home alone at night.
Let me tell you something. I am a paranoid motherfucker. That is not happening.
Imagine taking like 3 hits of LSD and then doing it.
No, that would be so bad.
I have no problem telling you guys I'm a bitch ass pussy for not doing it, but I swear to you, I don't watch ghost videos at night. I don't do it because I'm paranoid as fuck.
It's just horror games home alone are actually terrifying.
Bro, if I fucking walk out of my bedroom and into my kitchen, and there's just a child in the corner or in my kitchen,
You've had that vision too.
I'm gonna be like, nope, I'm not even thirsty. No.
That vision too.
Are you schizophrenic? Do you need to talk to somebody? Do you need to talk to somebody, Roy?
No! I've played way too much Resident Evil Home Alone.
You had that vision too, he says?
No. I just... Bro, the worst thing that's ever happened to me with, like, ghost shit... So I was watching ghost shit, like, Home Alone, right? And my dad was over my grandfather's house. And I was home alone. Just by myself. No dog, no dad, nobody. And I'm watching this YouTube channel, right? I forget what they're called. But anyway, they go to the place where the Annabelle doll is kept. The real Annabelle doll, right? And they're fucking doing like B-roll of the Annabelle doll, right? And they're fucking filming her in her like cage or her glass box that she's in. And I finished that episode where they were doing like the story of Annabelle and the Exorcist and whatever, whatever the hell. And then the next episode they said, we're gonna take her out of the protective box. We don't know if she can affect people through screens. Here's ways to protect yourself. And I said, nope, I'm going to bed.
Nope.
Which was a terrible, terrible decision. I was paranoid as fuck. Every time I closed my eyes, I would see the fucking black eyes of the fucking ragdoll.
I don't think that's how it works, though.
Sometimes they do, yeah. Sometimes they work like that, yes. But dude, every time I closed my eyes, I would see the Annabelle doll. And just it was like me first person looking at the Annabelle doll in her box, and then I couldn't stop staring directly into her black eyes.
That's terrifying.
It was fucking horrible. Like, to the point where I was saying prayers. Like, I don't say prayers often, but I was, like, saying Hail Marys and Our Fathers like it was, like, my life depended on it. I was holding my grandfather's cross and just fucking trying to fucking say as many Our Fathers and Hail Marys as I could. It freaked me the fuck out. And then, like, anytime I heard, like the house settle or anything, I would get up with I would, like, have my friggin' pocket knife, and I would, like, flip it out, and I would clear the house. I would clear the house. Not just look downstairs. I would clear it. Like, I would reverse grip hold the knife, and I would, like, clear the house. And then to the point where I was like, hey, if there's any ghost in this motherfucker that aren't friendly, get the fuck out of this bitch. Oh, my timeout. I'm timing out. There we go. But yeah, it was the freakiest shit I've ever had. I've ever had happen to me. Like, to the point where even the thumbnail on the video will fucking give me the heebie-jeebies. Like, it's bad. Greg, my throat is getting coarse again.
I feel like now that we're older, experience more Home Alone horror.
Dude, I live alone.
Well, you're already at the ball. You're on the ball with that.
Every day is Home Alone. Wasn't there a kid that just got, like, sent to juvie for, like, making a Home Alone style, like, house?
I've never talking about.
Oh, I have no idea.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Greg is
What
level 18. What are you doing, Greg?
What am I doing?
Go touch some grass.
I do touch grass.
Hey, we're just chilling out recording the podcast, my bro. Hey, Roy, did you watch the Avatar The Last Airbender series?
He did not.
Yes.
He did? Oh, God.
Oh, wait, the real life one? No.
Oh.
The good?
I mean, it's okay. There's some things that they need to obviously, work on, like dialogue and fucking shit. But a lot of the shit is pretty decent. It's a solid 8 out of 10 for me, honestly. Maybe a 7.
It's alright.
Yeah. Bro, I had an argument with a guy on TikTok the other day, right?
He had an argument.
Because I commented on this video saying that I thought it was decent. And
God damn it.
And it was an 8 out of 10 for me.
That does not look like Avatar at all.
Let's see if we can find... Okay, he said, let's see the comment thing.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
So basically,
Look
I
hot in the
said,
show, though.
I said I was skeptic as well, but I thought it was really decent. Wasn't great, but 8 out of 10. The guy said, my guy, decent would mid or slightly above average. 8 out of 10 would mean it's good. And I'm like, he said originally, did you just say something was decent, then give it an 8 out of 10? And I said, that's what decent means. The definition of the word is acceptable, standard, or satisfactory. I didn't say it was perfect. Reread my comment. And then he said, my guy, decent would be mid or slightly above average. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, whatever, dude. I don't care about your opinion. You're just some random guy on the internet. That ain't an opinion. It's fact. If 8 out of 10 is decent to you, what is good? 9 or 10? If you're rating something 9 out of 10, that's good. If you're rating something 10 out of 10, that's great. But either way, do you want to wrap up this episode, Greg? I think Greg's AFK. Greg, did you just mute yourself and forget? Oh no, you're both muted. Guys, are you in this chat? Nope, they're not in that chat. Okay, I guess we're wrapping up this episode. Because my co-host has disappeared on me. Until next time, guys. Peace. Honestly, he probably went to go, like, piss or something. I don't know where he is at. I don't know where he's at.